Hello viewers, my name is Sheila Amkabis and welcome to the final lesson in our 5-part video learning programs for learners of English as a second language on advanced subsidiary level. In this lesson, we are going to show you how to compose an email. You will find this topic in your syllabus on page 5. We have chosen this topic because we see many learners struggling to apply the correct conventions of an email. They seem to confuse it with the letters they learned to write in earlier school grades. An email is different. This video lesson walks you through all the features of an email and how to apply them to write both an informal and a formal email. At the end of this lesson, learners should be able to apply the correct conventions to write a formal and informal email. You could be required to write either in the exams. Let's get started.
Bro, this movie, like, weird things are happening here. Like, have you ever watched it before?
No, never watched it before.
Hey, look, it's all Jason. He looks like he's on a mission.
Shut up. You look like you're love struck.
Bro, Jason doesn't believe in that. If that ever happens, I think I might have a heart attack. So, Jason, what's up, bro? What are you so frantic about?
I have to write an email, man. I met this girl.
An email? A girl? On your phone?
Bro, do you even know what an email is? I see you don't. More importantly, is she a nice girl?
Oh yes, man. She's got these sparkling eyes and such a nice smile. But she's flying back to Kenya this evening. But she gave me her email address now.
Could you show it to us?
It seems like you really got it.
It's an email address. The oak is not lying.
For real?
Yeah.
What's it say?
Nandi.
Nandi. That's her name. Nandi. But she put a picture, artistic picture behind the name. And then it says gmail.com.
Bro, have you been living under a rock?
Bro, it's not a picture. It's a what do you call it? It means ad. It's just an email address symbol which you pronounce it ad. Her email address is nandi@gmail.com.
Oh.
Yeah. My friend, I think you should go to Miss Sheila for assistance. Otherwise, you're not gonna pick contact with this Nandi again. An email is short for electronic mail in which you send a mail electronically. So in the first place, it's not possible here in our humble abode. And there is no internet here and you don't have an email installed in your phone, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
You should go to an internet cafe or a place with electricity and Wi-Fi.
Oh, this is becoming so complicated. Are you sure I can't do it here?
Quite sure. The signal comes from a satellite tower nearby and you pay for an internet connection just like with your phone. But it's not difficult, just not here.
Okay. Let me go to Miss Sheila for assistance.
We'll crash later, G.
Subjects.
See you later.
Yeah, that's quite a difficult man.
Can't pull no girls.
Never.
Shame.
It's a shock you even got this one. Bro, we even moved.
Yeah.
We missed some of the movie, bro.
Yeah.
Now we don't even know what happened.
Bro, we can just rewind.
Yeah, I think you should go do that, though.
Hi, Miss Sheila.
Hey Jason, why do we look so upset now?
Ma'am, can you guide me through how to write an email? I have to write an email, but I have no clue how.
But that's easy. You know how the traditional letter is written, right?
Yes, the way you write to a headmaster or a manager will differ from the way you write to a friend. That is, the format of a formal letter and an informal letter will differ.
Yes. And that is right. Also, both those things apply to emails, okay? You find both formal and informal correspondence in emails. All that differs is the format that it is written in. Come, have a seat. Let me show you. Okay. Look here. So this is basically what an email looks like. Okay? It's basically just a document with a certain format on it.
Okay.
All you need to do is just fill it in.
Okay.
The moment you see this top bar with 2 written here, then CC and BCC, followed by a subject line like this, then you know it is an email. CC is carbon copy. You can write the same email simultaneously to as many people as you like. They would all receive an exact carbon copy of the email. You would have to write each recipient's name in the address line, of course, in the CC line. But sometimes you do not want everybody to see who else received the same email. That's when you place those hidden recipients' email in the BCC line. It stands for blind carbon copy. Others who receive the email will not know this person sees it too.
Oh, this is fascinating.
Yes, but you're in a hurry, so let's finish this, okay? Yeah, do you have the email address?
Yes, she gave it to me.
No, don't give it to me. You fill it in here. There. Just move over. And make sure it's the correct address, okay? So that it doesn't go to the wrong person.
Okay.
Normally in some templates you would have the from section, okay? But this one doesn't, so we just continue with what we have.
But I don't have an email address.
Yes, that is a problem. I'll help you create one. For now, just use mine. She can write back here and I will keep her email for you if she writes back. The next thing you write is a subject line. In your case, you could just say something like, "Nice to meet you." That way, she immediately knows there's nothing urgent or no problem, and she can just enjoy reading your email. You can see that there's also provided for attachments. Maybe you guys had a photograph taken together or so. Then you could attach and email it here. Good, let's move on. On the lines provided underneath the subject line and attachment lines, you now write in your salutation, your greeting. Depending on who you are writing to, you would say, for example, "Dear Mom," "Hi Selma," "Dear Dr. Murangi," or in your case, perhaps, "Dear Nandi." Skip another line. Now, it's time to start writing. I'll leave you to have some privacy while you do that. Remember to divide your content into paragraphs, starting with the introduction, the body with 2 to 3 paragraphs, and a concluding paragraph. Okay, now once you have covered what you needed to say, you close your email and make sure your name is at the bottom.
Okay.
The send button is just here, see? In the left-hand corner. In this case, when your email is done, make sure everything is correct. And once you have sent it off, there is no return, okay?
Okay.
She will get it within seconds, wherever she is in the world. Viewers, you know the basic features of an email. It is exactly the same for any type of email. What differs is what you write. your style of addressing people in a more formal manner. Your AS level curriculum expects you to be able to write either a formal or an informal email. You already know that the informal email is more relaxed in style. The recipient is someone you know or may even have a close relationship with. People you would write an informal email to would be your parents, siblings, peers, and friends. Your greeting can range from "Hi mom," "Hello sis," "Hi there," or "Hi Sammy," and so on. The language in the content of the email is in conversational style, and you have the freedom to end your informal email also with an informal line like "Check you there," "Till later," or "Cheers." Then you write a phrase summarizing your relationship with that person. For example, your friend, your loving son, and so on. And then your name. Now, remember that although an email form on the computer looks the same always, there are some important differences in your style of writing when it comes to a formal email. Well, formal in this case refers to an email which you will write, for example, to apply for a job, for admission into a college or university, to launch a complaint, and so on. In such emails, you use formal language. Let us look at the template of an email again. After you have written the email addresses and the subject, you now proceed to the salutation. Learners, please take note that this is where the first difference starts. Your salutation is more formal because either you do not know the person you are writing to, or he or she is not a friend, peer, or family member. You may even feel anger towards them, but your writing should be polite. You therefore use salutations like "Dear Sir," "Dear Madam," "Dear Dr. Murangi," "Dear Ms. Roberts," and so on. In the body of the email, your message is short and to the point because all you want is to bring a message across. No need for any "how are you" or other unnecessary discussions. Avoid using slang such as "gonna," "wanna," "gimme," "no biggie," and those. Take note that the rule of dividing the body of your email into paragraphs is applicable to both types of emails. You introduce the purpose of your formal email in the first paragraph. Expand briefly on the circumstances in another paragraph, and in the third paragraph, mention what you want done about the matter. Then, thank them and conclude. Close or conclude your formal email with a formal line like "Looking forward to hearing from you," or "For further information, please do not hesitate to contact me on." When signing off, also remain formal. For example, "Yours sincerely" or "Yours faithfully." That's the formal email then. There you have it, learners. All the information you need to write a proper email and earn good marks. Let's recap what we have learned for today. There are two types of emails, formal and informal. Emails are sent electronically. We also learned that an email contains certain standard features: the address of the receiver or recipient and that of the sender. Then follows a subject line. After your salutation, you start writing your email, keeping in mind that you should have an introductory paragraph, a body comprising 2 or 3 paragraphs, then the concluding paragraph. Last but not least, write a closing sentence followed by your name. Once you have covered what you wanted to say, especially in the exam where you will be given a topic to write about, you close your email and write your name at the bottom. Let's look again at the main differences between formal and informal emails. In terms of greeting, the formal letter starts with Dear Sir or Madam, Dear Dr. Scott or Dear Miss Brown. Informally, you would just say, Hi Mom or Hey there. The language is formal in a formal email with no slang and no unnecessary discussion. And it is informal in an informal email with a conversational style. In a formal email, the conclusion is yours faithfully or yours sincerely. An informal email ends with your loving son, your daughter, your best friend, and so on. Thank you for watching today's lesson with us. I hope it has made you feel more confident about writing emails. Until next time, bye.